Text can be defined as a collection of words, sentences, and utterances. Text conveys meaning to a group of people as individuals understand and interpret the signs and symbols the composer has used within context. We are familiar with a variety of texts within our everyday lives. We have websites which use links and hyperlinks to create non-linear texts. We have texts from different social and cultural groups, including short films and stories. And we have unfiltered texts, such as blog posts and podcasts from a range of composers. The variety of texts that form our contemporary contextual landscape and influence what we consider of text is vast, and it will also influence how we interpret present and future texts. Textual analysis involves making an educated guess at some of the most likely interpretations that might be made of a particular text. We look for themes, structures, voices, the topic, and values present in the text, as these are the things that the author has placed in the text for specific purposes to add meaning. However, textual analysis is not only about what the author has used in constructing the text. As responders, we are central to the creation of meaning in the text. We bring our own experiences, knowledge, and preconceptions to any text we examine. When analyzing a text, we ask the following questions about the context, content, and conduct. Context. What is the particular social and historical situation the text was produced in? Content. What is the topic? Who are the characters? And from whose point of view is the text being told? And conduct. What assumptions have been made about the audience and what attitudes are being foregrounded? We can also analyze a text by studying the semantic unit. The semantic unit is the framework which each sentence in the text is based on. It is comprised of clauses, morphemes, phonemes, and utterances. A clause is a sentence that contains at least two phrases with a subject and a predicate. It must have a main verb and may contain nouns, pronouns, modifiers, and auxiliary verbs. A morpheme is a meaningful combination of phonemes, or sound units. It is the smallest form of language that has grammatical meaning. Phonemes are units of sound that distinguish words and morphemes from each other. Utterances are words, phrases, or sentences that are socially situated and contain social and historical value. Each text will consist of semantic units that have been organized in a variety of ways to create meaning. Composers can alter the length of clauses, the sound of morphemes, phonemes, and utterances to indicate meaning and perspective. The amount of textual information we come into contact with each day can seem overwhelming. Advertising, radio, conversation, online messaging, textbooks, and stories. Textual analysis provides us with the ability to make sense of the way that language is used within each of these various contexts. For ESL learners, the textual information they need to understand and analyze may be more specific depending on the purpose of their study. For students wishing to pursue a career in business or government, the ability to understand particular structures and language used in reports and professional dialogue will be essential, whereas students wishing to study overseas in an English-speaking country will benefit from understanding the context, attitudes, and variety of textual forms they will come into contact with, including conversation, television, and tourist activities. By integrating textual analysis into the ESL classroom, students will be encouraged to interact and produce texts in English, as they will have a deeper understanding of the way in which language choices shape meaning.